time for a long time, and it's like, you know, great car, great final rounds, great matches, and people were beating us, and it was tough. And even, you know, you start to go, man, what do you got to do to win one of these things? We got this phenomenal car that goes out and runs incredibly well, and you get beat. People are, they know when they run the Army car what they have to do, and they do a great job. And I think that was both of us not taking each other for granted. I mean, that was one of those things where both cars were set up fast, and we both lost it, man. Smoked the tires, and awful lot of fun. You know, people, the fans got their money's worth on that run. It was worth it. I haven't seen it yet, but I would guarantee it had to be a close race. I could hear them the whole time, and it was pedal, pedal, lift, pedal, straighten the car out, do it again. You know, love it. It's cowboy stuff like that. I love it. I enjoy that race more than, you know, the records we set. That still proves that you got to put a driver in the car and drive these things.
The runs previous to that were all pretty good.
Yeah, we ran incredibly well, and it's, you know, all I have to do is be a machine, get in there and do the same thing. You go out and you win rounds and you win rounds. But those are the ones that are just fun. And I guarantee the crew chiefs all went, oh, and it's great because for them, they've stepped away from the car, and it's exciting for them, especially when the driver gets the job done and you get that win light. That has got to be, I bet if you watch Mike Green and Neil on the starting line, that was as much fun as they've had in a long, long time. People have to understand this is still what we love. It's a job, and we enjoy it. We got to go out and win for the Army, but it's what we love. We enjoy this, and when you go out and win ugly like that, man, it's so much fun. Just too cool. My dad won't let me ride a bull, but that's the closest thing. You know, that'll be fun. Crazy but fun.
You're 2 wins away as an organization from number 200. Is that a big deal to be the guy that gets it?
Absolutely. And when I heard that, any one of us can get that, but I want that. I mean, I really want that. I'm thinking before, I go, if I win this one, then I can be in the finals in Gainesville as long as another one of our cars. I'm adding it all up, you know. And yeah, you know, what a great accomplishment for my dad. And the whole DSR organization is fantastic. Great group. They work incredibly well together, and they help each other. You know, you go out and run Antron in the semis. What a great team. Great race. You know, fans cannot question ever any team order. That is just a battle. That's a battle. That's what, you know, you read the books in Facebook and this and that. You don't have to ever read that, oh, there was this order or that order. If I've lost championships over the last couple of years, it's because of my team. If they weren't here, I'd have won more races. They beat me more than anyone else beats me. So when we race them, we step it up, and we know that there's a great driver and a great team over there. We know their tune-up, we know what they did, and it makes us have to rise to the occasion.
After last week's, when you made it to the finals today, after last week's disappointment, were you determined it's not going to happen again?
Well, there's not really a way to beat a 72 and an 11 light. You know, at some point you just walk over and shake his hand and say, I'll go wash your car, dude, you're a hero. You know, I mean, there's nothing you can do. That's an unbeatable run. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, someone tries to cut an 11 on you, they're going red. So we had the better car. I did not think I was smoking the tires. I'm not even sure I was ready for that. I mean, we'd gone down the track every time. We had the right lane. It was cool. There was no reason in the world we could smoke the tires, and it did. You know, it's one of those situations where it kind of caught me off guard, but we have a machine. And if you do that every now and then, it's okay. You're gonna, because if you can't find the edge, you're not running fast enough. And I think it was important that, you know, I'm not sure if I can get in the final rounds the exact time to do it, but, you know, Mike, they know what they're doing, man. And I'm just looking forward to getting to Gainesville now. We have a car. I mean, we've been in 3 finals in a row, maybe 4. I think 4 finals in a row, right?
Last year's.
I mean, that's unbelievable to have a team that's that good. We've gotten beat, and I think when you get beat enough times, it really makes you dig and figure it out.
Would you say the second round might be the most impressive of the day after 3 cars in front of you smoke the tires and you win 74?
And it was a phenomenal run. Earned, you know, that run there may have won the race, because now you get to move into the right lane. Yeah, and as a driver, it's unsettling to watch one car after another smoke the tires. It's a lot better knowing you got the guys capable of pulling it off. And I mean, I tell people all the time, I have lived great moments, but they wouldn't be great if I was doing them with my 5 high school buddies. You know, if I had to look over there, my 5 high school buddies were working on the car, those moments would have been terrible. You know, I mean, we all know what I'm talking about, right? You don't got guys that can go out and pull off miracles. These guys can't. And when you look over and you see them, you go, I like this. I'm in the right situation, the right moment, a big moment, and I got the right guys. And for the Army car, and Mike has assembled an amazing team with Neil and all the guys on my car, and they just know how to go out and win big races.
Anything else for Tony? They'll go for win number 200 in Gainesville. Brad?
Yeah, and in a race like you're in the final, at what point do you decide to quit pedaling and just
Never.
leg it out?
Ever, when the wind light comes on. I mean, I smoked it. You know, generally speaking, it goes out and it goes quick, and you hit it, and it smokes again. And when I got on it the third time, it just turned sideways. And that is how you win a race. When you stop it, and you let it get straight, and then you give it gas. And you just start roll on it, and you know it's going to spin the tires. You know it's going to go and burn itself up. But at that point, you've caught it, and I bet if you watch the video, we did the same thing. I mean, it had to be close. My dad told me the numbers, and they're very, very close. For 2 cars, I bet we hit the gas at the same time. We hit the second time. It was probably an identical run. We just got there first, man. Get a break every now and then.
Thank you, Tony.
What were the lights? I didn't see it.
It was
60 to 60. No, that was you too. 60 to 65. He was going 250.
58 to your 66.
God, I get lucky.
He was going 258. You were going 210 at the finish line.
I was done. I had like a half a piston working.